Hello and welcome to the Formula Rookies at Cadwell Park. Will be your host today, James Boyle, and at the moment they are just doing their practice session. So here is the Formula Rookies at Cadwell Park.
Entry point into the world of open-wheel formula racing. You'll start out in one of several national championships, race your way into European championships, and fight for a seat in the Formula Rookie World Championship. Each round features 2 races. All race finishers will earn points, and bonus points are awarded for fastest qualifying time and fastest race lap time. The pit lane is open for refueling, repairs, and tire changes. Time to start your Formula career.
So hello guys and welcome to today. We are here at Cadwell Park, as we know we are, and we have about 40 seconds left of qualifying, or practice so I'm just going to run you down the practice order of the practice grid if you want to know what the practice is. This is for the Formula Rookie Championship coming in a bit of time, so it's Hedy who's leading this one. He is here from Luis, from JB, who is now just doing the mountain section. So he came out first, he came out last, and well, I wouldn't say he came out last, he came out about 4 seconds behind the rest of the field. So yeah, Downey comes anyway to complete his lap off, just to see how quick he is going to be, as we came a bit later than I imagined, but it doesn't matter. And he crosses the line there, still in 4, so it'll be Hedy, Luis, Quiff, JB, Quenty, Ray, Florian, Oliver, Luke, and Florian are your top 10. We'll be back with your qualifying guys in about 5 minutes. We welcome you back guys now to Cadwell Park, where as we speak we are just finishing off qualifying, as I say. So this is the order it goes to. Florian in the lead, from Ray, from JB. As you look at that, they're all pretty much in the same area of track, just some doing different parts, if you know what I mean. Then it is Lucis, or whatever his name is. Hadis is next. Then it is Coreyton. Then it's Luke. Then it's Pritt. And then it's Oliver. Then it is Oliver, and then it is Florian, or Eileen. People want to come in there, they can come in there. Here with 40 seconds to go here of this qualifying session, JB now starts his lap and his final lap of qualifying here. Will it be a quick one? Well, we have to wait and see. This race, by the way, is at 5 o'clock at night in October the 22nd. This is this game, but this last night this was, so this was from last night guys. If you wanted, this 21st of October this was from. So a lot to really put through here. Sorry about my mic all going fuzzily, and all maybe I'm a bit too loud or quiet, I don't know. But anyway, Downey comes here down straight as last on the road, not last on the road, but last on the road. Luke has only just come down the back straight, so he's pretty much a bit behind the rest of us here, as JB now looking like he wants to finish this lap off. He's going to finish this lap and that's it. So we're going to do 7 laps around here. They are Luke anyway, JB is. But let's go on to board with JB to see how his qualifying is, how it looks like so far. 50 seconds so far. 56 a minute. He looks pretty quick around here, he does, to be honest. As we look back at now at your leader of this qualifying, I don't know how he's leader of the qualifying because I just don't. But anyway, down he comes to finish off the lap here, guys. JB finishes off the lap. What time does he get here when he finishes off the lap? Third, but he's still got it. Oh my goodness. So Florenzi gets it with a 1 minute 30.219 from Ray with a 1 minute 30.255 from JB with a 1 minute 30.3089, which was 0.91 by the way behind, if you know what I mean. So in a second we're going to enter the race, and you're going to guys are going to see how that pans out, the whole race by the way. Did forget where the cars finished in the race and where I can tell you when they finished. It was Florian from Ray, from JB, from Luis, from Addy, from Corentin Beer, from Luca, from Fritz, from Oliver, and from Florentin again. But Florentin is Wedenkind, and the other one is Face or something. So let's get on with the race and see where everyone comes.
Off the line into the first corner. Remember, the first lap is our best chance to make.
As I would like to on here, and they are off. Great start from every single guy on the grid here as they power their way down. The 10 of them, the 10 cars all power their way down here to the first corner. Do they all get through the first corner cleanly? As the question. Yes, they do. 2 off in the grass there. I think it's JB off in the grass, which gets back on in third.
The race director for cutting the track. Need to respect the track limits and keep it on the island.
There, and away they go here. So it is Florian from Haddy, from Quentin from JB, from Luis, but Luis is trying to get close to JB. He is, and he knows that JB is there. He just ticked knock on the door. He will try to 12 laps, by the way. I didn't tell you, it's 12 laps for these cars to face weather conditions that I have no idea what they are. So yeah, this was last night at 6 o'clock at night, which I forgot to show you yesterday, so I'm showing you today just to give you a good idea of what this was, guys. I am recording my voice over this today, so it's going to be Saturday. You're going to put this out. This will be just like me Saturday recording it on Friday, but I did do a voice on Friday, so you'll see it on Saturday, by the way. So complicated stuff in that. So JB here looks pretty quick. He does there, and he knows that he has got anything here to do well here. He looks like he's going to try and put well out. There he is. with 11 laps to go, he knows, with 1 lap there completed, and he knows he's got to try his best, JB does, because in a pickle here he will be. He just knows what he's got to do. Now, I'm just saying this to you, I'm not saying this because I can. JB is crazy. Look at him, he's trying ever so hard here, but there's a battle for third here. It's Quentin and Hadi. Quentin and Hadi, we're going to go on board with Quentin, and he looks like he's just close enough to overtake him, but JB looks closer. He does. Look a bit further down the field here, and there's a battle here with Ray. It's Ray and Oliver here. Ray, well, I don't know where Ray actually started on the grid. I think he started a bit further up than he actually is now. I can't remember. And there's Oliver. Look, Oliver pressing ever so hard here. Look, to get past Ray here. Oliver is, you know, Ollie, from experience, I do, and Oliver knows what he's got to do. He's got to get past Ray, pretty much. And Oliver tries to get past Ray, but I don't think he will. And by the way, this was as well a couple of them where you could text in. So what I did was I text in to this, they have, and they've already, and they will give me their responses afterwards in text form. It's like, this is PC, this is on PlayStation, but I can't talk to them, so they're gonna PlayStation comment me, and I'm gonna show you, tell you about it. I'm not gonna show you it, but yeah, because they come up my phone, if you know what I mean. So JB here looks close enough to try and get past here. He does. Pretty quick lap there from JB. Gotta say, it's quicker than the guy in front of him, so JB knows now he's got a bit of pressure to do as he looks at the guy in front of him. The guy in front thinks, well, I couldn't do it, but JB knows that he can't. If you look back at that gap there, JB probably about 3 car lengths, maybe 4 at the moment from him here to the guy in front. But the guy in front of the guy in front here is looking further away for third. Hadi is looking further away from Quentin is looking further away from Quentin, and Quentin doesn't really know this, but Quentin should try and get this as well as he can. But I don't know if he will. As Florian is trying ever so hard to break away. He has a gap, but not a big gap, and it's looking disappointing for him, as there's a battle now, still out, the big gap there is, but the battle is still on here for 8th. Ray has got Florentine right in front of him here, and he knows if he can just slip past then that'd be great. But he has Oliver right behind him as well, and Oliver has pricked right behind him as well. But we'll go back to JB's battle. JB now knows he's got a lot to do. I'll tell you, a lot to do if he wants to get through to the next round of this. JB said to me before his race, I want to do well, and I know. So don't say what I got to say. Next corner, JB is trying to get past him. JB looks closer. Look, as you look at the mini map that we've got here, before we will go to the order of this race at half race distance. So that will be in a couple of laps time. It'll be half race distance. So 2 laps to go until half race distance, guys. So in 2 laps time, it'll be half race distance. It will be about 7 laps to go. And will be half race distance, I'll say. Would it? I'll just say 12 laps. That'll be. Well, yeah, so whenever it says 6 laps, 15, 12, then we're going to show you the grids in order here, but good order anyway, this is for JB. Looks like he's closer, but so does Louise looks really quick, he does, to go down there. Louise looks even closer to Cadwell than he was to JB, sorry, than he was last time. And I don't think he knows how to, JB I don't think knows what to do. But then there's the next group of cars. Here are the back guys here. You just see the back guys here. As you go up the field here to JB here, they look quick. JB does now. This is an online race, by the way. This is. This is not an online race. This is not. This is just a race with my friends. So it's an online race with my friends, and all that. This is a race that we have got in the championships, by the way. So I don't know why I'm going to tell you this, but this was from the careers we get the points. But I can't show you the points because it corrupts sometimes when I do that. So yeah, down they come anyway. Third is ever so looking quickly here, but we look back at first.
Trying to get a good run out
He has pulled away. He's got about a 4-length gap, and he's going quicker now than he should be. Look on board of him. Look at that. That's a gap which I wouldn't expect really to have, but he has got a bigger gap than he should. He's got a massive gap though, so good for him. And this is, by the way, on the front cone of the car. And this is I don't know why we got this camera, but we have a camera like that, which is weird. I don't know why, but we do. Here, as we look back at JB's battle here, JB now, as he comes out the corner, can he just line side by side here, can he? He looks like he can, with the slipstream is on.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
The slipstream is on. Has JB got the fastest lap of the race? He has. I think he has anyway. No, he hasn't. Luke. Oh, sorry, I don't, beg my pardon, has JB got the fast lap of the race? Let's just have a look. Yep, JB has the fastest lap of the race, goes to JB, a 1 minute 30.8.306. 1 minute 30.309 is the fastest lap of this race. And JB, to be honest with you, I think JB will be happy with this race so far, going pretty much where he should be, I would say. I'm not saying he shouldn't be where he should be, but going... not where it should be, but he's really good, JB is. He is to try ever so hard, he is to put that into pressure, JB is. And JB knows that he is the quickest man on this field, so get going then, JB. Get racing wins, get points. He doesn't do that though, JB doesn't. Surprise, surprise, I'm telling you, surprise, are you?
Right on his tail.
JB does not do it.
Force him into a mistake.
But down anyway comes JB. It's good. And JB doesn't realise that he's doing it, and JB doesn't really want to do it, as I gotta tell you. But JB, I think, should get a top 3 by the end of this race. If he doesn't, down below me, leader is already about to go into park corner. He's about, I would say, half a second ahead of the guy behind him. It looks getting even darker now,
We're
which
expecting some rain in the next 30 minutes, so keep your eyes open.
I think people are not expecting, because look on second here, look at that gap. First has actually got a gap now. He's got a big enough gap, and it looks pretty denominable. I'll tell you this now, it looks pretty big, so not big. When it comes to braking corners, like slow corners, like this next corner, it's slow, it closes, straights, widens, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. As it's just started, a little bit drizzle, I can just see some spots on our camera here. Well, I did, and now they're going away again. So yeah, as out the corner they come here. Had JB got the line here, but third, look at this. Look at this, third's made a mistake, maybe let fourth go right close to him. We're going to go on board to JB for second here, just to see if it is a denominable. Nah, it wasn't really anything to be worried about there. It wasn't. As we now look at JB, how can he defend this gap? As we now look at the battle for the latter positions here. Has Oliver gonna get past Pitty? Is Pitt gonna get past Oliver here for the last position, for 9th here? By the way, just to say, I'm gonna say this now. If I was this championship, I know it's only 10 car championship, so only 10 cars, all of them get points. But if it was more of a championship that has more car, that has less car, if this is my championship with 10 of us, then I would say, to be me, I would say the top 6 would get points, the rest don't. Pretty simple here. There's fifth
Got
here.
some pressure from the guy behind. You'll need to brake as late as you can. You may need to cover the inside line.
Is going into here. We're looking now at fifth here. He is trying ever so hard, fifth is, to get up close here with 5 laps to go. This is the last race of the day, by the way, this was. And we are trying ever so hard. Fifth now is trying ever so hard to get close to the rear, which I'm surprised about because just look at fifth. He is ever so pushy.
Okay,
Fifth
mate, be
is
patient now. You will force an error, so let's just wait for him to make a mistake.
here as down they come here.
Your pace is steady and consistent.
Here.
You just need a bit more now. Come on, dig deep.
Yes, I am yes, we know the pace is consistent, but can JB get any closer to that third position? Look at him, he's trying ever so hard here. Will he ever take the third position here? This is, by the way, it was yesterday at 6 o'clock if I haven't told you already. So if you do like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will hopefully get on with this as we say that. So yeah, so I'm looking on board with third here to go down from the third position. That is a big gap. To be honest with you, that's about a second gap, nearly. That is about 0.4, maybe 5.
Okay, mate, you're on his tail. Let's try and nail him on this
So
lap.
third's pretty much done it.
He's under big pressure.
Third's pretty much done it. Third's pretty much thought, nah, we have not got big pressure. But fifth, there's not really many battles in this race. Just the top 2 are pretty much sticking the same. So is third, so is fourth and fifth. Where's sixth? Sixth is all by himself. Look, Luke is, so Luke's fine. But this is the battle we're really looking at. 7th and 8th is the battle we're looking at, which I didn't really want to look down further down than like top 5, but can Ray get past? If Ray does, will Ray decide then to blurt straight away?
Okay, you've got good consistent pace, but you're going to need to pick it up a bit. Let's push hard.
Will he? As we are with 3 laps to go. With this is the order.
This guy's right on your gear.
Florian from Haddy, from
slow down in the middle of the last corner and try and punch away onto the straight.
from Quentin, from JB, from
Probe for weaknesses now, mate. Where is he slow? Come
Louise,
on, you
from
can do it.
from Luke, from Florenzin, Florian, from Ray, from Oliver, from Pittin. As Ray looks like he's trying to get through now. Will Ray try and get past the guy in front of him here? This is the thing. Is Ray looking, okay, I can get past the guy in front here. Will Ray? I don't know. As they are here, look, down, they're coming. We're going to go back to that battle with 4th. Will JB get a podium here with 3 laps to go? So when they cross the line with 2 to go, come on JB. Will JB get to the position he wants or not? I don't think he will now because 3rd has got a little bit of a gap, but honestly he might do here, which
You're right on his
will
tail.
surprise
Come
me.
on,
But it's
let's make
getting
this happen.
quite dark now. This is the last race they're going to have of the day because, yeah, they are not allowed to race after a certain time at
That's your
Cadwell.
fastest lap so far. Try and stop this guy getting underneath you.
I
Cover that
know,
inside line.
but can Cadwell guys get past here? Can he? If Cadwell does, if JB side does, then Cadwell Park, as I was trying to say, will get rocking. So we'll see a pass for the first time today. We're just gonna look back at this. Has Ray got past him? No, but he's so close now, Ray is. But Ray looks even closer than he was last time. Do you think he'll get past at the corner here? Well, I do, so do you? I don't know. If you do think, what do you think the order would be if you had an extra lap? Comment down below as well what you think the order would have been if we had an extra lap here. But Ray has got a pressure from Oliver now, as
It looks like
Oliver
your best
is
opportunity
right
to overtake is braking for the
up
slow
there.
corner. Try and keep it clean and tidy.
As well he is, but JB here is pressuring with 2 laps to go. When they cross line, the white flag slash last lap flag, yellow with the black cross on it, will be out to see these guys. But come on, JB, I think to myself, should be up there with a pass, should be past him, should be air to win this race, but he's not trying at all, JB, isn't he? to be honest, as Barata, because it is, I don't think JB will win this now, or come in the top 4, because 5th is pushing so hard here. JB comes 4th, and that's pretty shit. It'll be 1 down, it is. It'd be 1 down from where he finished in qualifying, but there's 1 lap to go now. We're nearly halfway around the lap. Halfway, by the way, around the lap, if I want to show you, is gooseneck. So they come into park corner now for the last time. Out of park corner they come. Down into Chris curves, to the curves they come. Now into the gooseneck they come now, and down into Mansfield, then down into the bottom of the mountain they come here. So down they come, past the chicane they're going to come now, where the motorbikes go on the motorbike games. I've played a motorbike game where they go to Cadwell, it's pretty awesome. But down they come now, and I don't think it's enough for Cadwell. I don't think Cadwell's got enough in him. If he does, a miracle will happen, but if he doesn't, then he doesn't. When this race finishes, I will be looking at Cadwell, JB's view, but I don't know if that is good or anything. But JB, down he comes out, look at that, he's got a good outside view here, good outside chance of trying to get through here. But the first position has crossed the line now, so is 2nd, so is 3rd, so is 4th now, and so is 5th. 6th is coming down now. Luke will stay where he is, he will, to complete the 12 laps. Luke does now, and the rest of the field are now coming out of the last corner now. They're going to power their way down now. So 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th are all through. So it was Florian, so it was Florian, from Haddy, from Quentin, from JB, from Louise, from Luke, from Florian, from Ray, from Oliver, from Pittin were your top guys in that race. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy that, please smash the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next race we do.